And it's the Hawks to start out. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Mutombo. Robertson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Stojakovic. And it's Nowitzki in at the four-man position.
Boy, the delivery from Booker, so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
Nowitzki outside. Nice D from Duncan.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Outside, Payton. Pass to Duncan. Back to Payton. Kicks it out to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. New York moving it around. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Robertson. Back to McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. New York, no good that time either. And here is Payton. Duncan outside. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now, here is McGrady. Back to Robertson. Trying to get something going. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Booker's got 6.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Booker against Stojakovic. And here is McGrady. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Payton passes to Duncan. Now Booker. Back to Duncan. Pass to Antetokounmpo. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. McGrady passes to Robertson. Mutombo is screen on Booker. Here's Robertson. Here's Mutombo. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Payton passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's in there. 6 points for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Atlanta on D. McGrady dishes to Robertson. Back to McGrady. Down low. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
Payton passes to Duncan. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Booker, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Stojakovic. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by McGrady. To the paint. 3 seconds left. And that one is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Stojakovic is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Robertson. And it's Mutombo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Robertson. Nowitzki outside. McGrady outside. Mutombo is screen on Giannis. 2 on the clock. They get it back. Mutombo kicks to Stojakovic. Pass to Robertson.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 6. Payton up top. Pass to Booker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. New York trailing. Now, here is McGrady. Robertson dishes to McGrady. Back to Robertson. Some nice passing by New York here. Mutombo sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. The score now all even. McGrady's got 5 now.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Payton passes to Duncan. Now Booker over Robertson. And there's Booker on the assist from Duncan. He's got 8.
Lightning quick release on that jumper. No one could get to Booker in time.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Payton. Nothing on the board. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
And that one's good. McGrady McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
Aggressive move in the painted area. Just make some things happen.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 2. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Robertson passes to McGrady. Mutombo is screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's McGrady. Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Payton finds Duncan. Back to Payton. And the layup is good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Booker against Stojakovic. Pass to Robertson. 5 to shoot. Connects on the 17-footer. Robertson's got 7 points in the game.
What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strength on offense and plays to them with confidence.
And Duncan gets it to go in.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Outside, Payton. It's stolen by Mutombo. Stojakovic against Booker. Now here's Robertson. D right on him. Fires the 3. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Booker outside. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Nowitzki kicks to Stojakovic. Pass to McGrady. Over onto the Kumbo. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Payton outside. Clock at 6. Back to Giannis. Fades back. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so that's the end of the first half. Hawks ahead as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Duncan out there with Abdul-Jabbar, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Payton in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Payton. Duncan with the bounce pass. Booker, that's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 5 assists in the game.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Robertson passes to Nowitzki. Pass to McGrady. All alone. Rebound, Atlanta. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Booker finds Payton. Now here's Duncan. Here's Booker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Stojakovic, the pass to McGrady. Now Robertson. Back to McGrady from about 19 feet. And off the glass. That one's good. McGrady's got 9 points.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Booker against Robertson. And Booker kicks to Payton. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Payton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Robertson against Payton. Here's McGrady. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. 11 points in the game.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Duncan with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Booker with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. Robertson outside. Back to McGrady. Robertson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Payton. Robertson's shot is off. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up help.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
That one misses for Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
McGrady cracks in the tray. McGrady's got 7 points for the quarter.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pass to Duncan. Now Booker lets the three fly. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Stojakovic dishes to Robertson. Antetokounmpo against McGrady. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots. How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And the basket by Mutombo.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Atlanta leading by 7. Payton passes to Duncan. And here's Booker. Fires for 3. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 6 assists now in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Nowitzki, still without a basket. From deep, Robertson. Booker pulls it in. Pass to Payton. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Payton. It's stolen by McGrady from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Robertson. Nowitzki is out there with Stojakovic. And it's Mutombo. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot. Shots good by Booker.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Goes up on the high post. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to just 10 points on the bucket from Robertson.
Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
Antetokounmpo passes to Duncan. Pass to Booker. Shoots from 14, and he connects with the jumper. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
McGrady a screen on Payton. Robertson against Payton. Robertson's shot is good.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now here's Payton. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Duncan kicks to Payton. Back to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Mutombo's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he trims the lead to single digits. Stojakovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thanks. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Duncan. Outside, Payton. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot will go down.
Devin Booker has the mindset of a certified scorer, and he can do it in a variety of ways.
Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Payton. Duncan with the screen for Payton. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here is McGrady. A 15-footer. Count it. Nice touch.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Mutombo.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Duncan outside. Now Booker. Tries it from 19, and it's good.
He is scorching the D, exploding offensively.
Now Robertson. Nowitzki with the screen on Payton. Now Nowitzki. It misses. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Duncan outside. Now Booker puts up the three. Knocks down the three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's Robertson. Mutombo is screen on Payton. Robertson up top. Defended by Payton. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Booker. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Booker. And he misses the J. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Devin Booker.
And it's Sacramento to start out. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Mobley. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Szczerbiak in at the 3. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Hamilton. Back to Brunson from the wing, and the jumper falls for him.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Outside Johnson. Here's Cooper. Over to the wing from 18 feet away. Rebounded by Green.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Brunson passes to Green. Here's Battier. Pass to Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. Johnson against Brunson. Rebound by the Kings.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Outside Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Here's Hamilton. Here's Brunson. And it's Brunson again missing. Johnson passes to Cooper. Misses the layup. Outside Brunson. Fires the 3. And it's Brunson again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Battier. Launches it. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. BA, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brunson surveys. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Brunson's got 5 now.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Wembanyama finds Johnson. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Hamilton. And here's Brunson from the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Johnson. Here's Szczerbiak. Still without a bucket. Outside Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Hamilton. Back to Brunson. Wide open look. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 10.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Hamilton. Back to Brunson. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Kings trail by 4. To the left side wing. Now Mobley. Johnson on the wing. Over Brunson. Shot by Johnson. No good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Green in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Chicago leading by 7. Pass to Hamilton. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Now Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. The 3. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Johnson. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Hamilton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Out to Mobley. Pass to Cooper. Outside Wembanyama. No good from outside. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson. Working inside.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Here are your 3-1-2. That's your 3-1-2.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Wembanyama up top. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
At the line for 2.
And he drops the first.
One thing about Wembanyama's 8-foot wingspan is it allows him to cause problems that NBA players have never seen before.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption. Pass
to Hamilton. Back to Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. And there's another one for Chicago.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Brunson. He's got 17. It's stolen by Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop it.
Green, the pass to Brunson. Back to Green. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Battier. Takes the three. Drops in the three. Battier's got 6 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Outside Johnson. Outside Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls leading by 7. Battier passes to Brunson. Here's Hamilton, covered by Johnson. Back to Brunson for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Johnson, following the three-point basket by Chicago. In transition! Up ahead. And it's Green missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Blocked! 32 seconds left in the second. Battier passes to Brunson. Now Green. Here's Battier. 6 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
12 seconds left in the second. It's stolen. Green on the attack. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So we conclude the first half. Chicago ahead. They're up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Sacramento, we've got Wembanyama. Johnson is out there with Mobley. And it's Zerbiak in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Mobley. Here's Zerbiak. And here's Wembanyama.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Kings, Wembanyama. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Chicago. Pass to Hamilton. Back Back to Brunson. Launches a three. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Kings trail by 11. Now here's Mobley. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And the layup is good off the glass. Wembanyama's got 13.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Hamilton. No made baskets yet. Green, the pass to Battier. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a three. And it's Green missing.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Outside, Green. Inside, Brunson. Hauled in by the Kings.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Mobley outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Hamilton from the arc. The Bulls with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Battier. Outside, Green. Here's Hamilton. And again, Chicago, no good. Kings trail by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Mobley. No points yet. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Kings score.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. A minute 31 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Hamilton. Back to Brunson. They still need this. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Green against Mobley. Clock at 6. Here's Zerbiak. Rebounded by Mourning. Chicago leading by 6. Green finds Brunson. Here's Hamilton. The deep three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
.30 seconds left in the third. Here's Zerbiak. Still no points. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Outside Brunson. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
1 second left. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out in front, up by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 7-point differential. They've got Draymond Green, and it's Hamilton in at shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Back to Brunson. Cash money on the open jump shot. Brunson's got 28.
A true offensive mastermind. Brunson has a knack for finding shots for himself.
Johnson passes to Cooper. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Chicago leading by 7. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Gets stolen by Johnson. And he's going for... Oh, Wembanyama on the receiving end.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Here's Hamilton, covered by Johnson. Pass to Mourning. Outside Brunson. Here's Mourning, covered by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 3. From the top of the key, Hamilton with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 5.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Cooper. Outside Mobley. He got it.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
Now Brunson. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Mobley. Johnson with it. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Wembanyama. Jams it home!
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Outside Green. Here's Brunson. Deflected. In transition, here they come. Now Mobley. Johnson outside. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Chicago leading. Now here's Brunson. Green, a screen. Brunson brushes off the D.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Now Wembanyama. 1:10 left to play in the fourth. Can't get it. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Brunson. Now Green. Here's Battier. Tosses it up. Wembanyama rips down the board. Here's Cooper. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Zerbiak. Counted!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Stolen by Wembanyama. The Kings call timeout. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Johnson against Brunson to take the lead. Oh, it doesn't go. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. The Kings call timeout. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Johnson against Brunson. Up top, Johnson. It.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Timeout, Bulls. Expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Battier in at small forward. Here's Mobley. And there's a pick. Now Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Stripped away. Here's Hamilton. Lays it in easily.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Outside Johnson. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
Team foul. At the line for the Kings, Evan Mobley. 1 shot.
Free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
Outside Brunson. Here's Hamilton, covered by Johnson. Brunson, the free is in.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Johnson, book it.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11. Well, overtime basketball, about a minute and a half played. He got it!
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Brunson against Johnson, 14 feet away. Oh, Green rips down the board. Now Brunson. Johnson with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Just about 2 minutes into the overtime period. What a game. Four on the clock. Mobley fires. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. The Kings call timeout. Can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. 2-point game. Here's Brunson.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Timeout called. The Kings. They're trailing by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Here's Zerbiak. Now Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Ooh, the shot misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Second team. Line for your goal. Kevin Brunson. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. From downtown, now Mobley takes a 3. And so Chicago takes the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Brad Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.